Hey Sagittarius, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the second half of June. Just keep that in mind with general readings. They're not going to resonate with everybody. Take the messages that do and leave the rest. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can contact me below in the description box to get in touch. And thank you, Sag, for all of your likes, your shares, your comments, your contributions to the channel. I appreciate that. Feel free to subscribe if you want. Let's see what is going on with the sign of Sagittarius for the second half of June. I'm getting like, it's weird. I have a bit of a deja vu moment, almost feeling like something's occurred for you already it's a deja vu. And it could be in a good way, like something enjoyable, something fun that you're like, I feel like I've done this before. There's just something that I'm picking up here that I'm feeling a sense of that. Let's see here. Definitely something here, Sag, that when it comes to something social or partnershiping, maybe with certain individuals, it could be as close as family members, but there's something here that makes you feel stressed out about this. Yeah, there's a 5 of Swords and an 8 of Swords. There's something here that's causing you stress around a social event or something of connections with little, groups, parties, whatever this may be. I feel like something is supposed to be fun, let's say, but for some reason it's stressing you out. There could be anxiety about an upcoming event. Let's say it's a wedding and you're just like, there's cold feet, there's anxiety, there's stress, there's something here that's causing a lot of conflict within the mind. What is going on here? Let's see. Tell me about this 3 of Cups. Knight of Wands, okay. It's almost like something here, Sagittarius, is coming at you in life where you have to form partnerships or connections or socialize or something of this nature. And it's sort of coming into your life whether you like it or not. It's almost like approaching very quickly. It could be a very important event, or maybe it's a stressful situation around work where you're like, or in life, there's something here that's happening very quickly that it's like you don't have a choice, and that's what's causing the stress. It's like you don't have an exit here. You don't have an out. You don't have an out or an exit plan. There's no way around this, it seems. What is the advice for Sagittarius in this situation? I'm just curious what the advice is for them to help them. Because I want to say, like, it should normally be fun or enjoyable or exciting. This situation should be something that maybe other people would normally run for and want to do. And for some reason, it's really causing conflict. There could be certain individuals that you just don't get along with, that you just cringe at the thought of this group or person or situation coming towards you. 8 of Wands, it's in reverse. I don't read reversals usually. I don't know if you can delay that at some point. Let me just see here. What's the advice? Ace of Wands. Okay. So you're going to have to sort of see the benefit of the situation here. There's got to be something here, Sagittarius, that could open up a possibility, okay? Sometimes it's kind of like you might have a lot of anxiety, where sometimes I get like this. I get anxious when it comes to knowing I have to go to a big family reunion or something comes. But once you're in it, you're like, oh, this was great. And you might, this could be an opportunity. I feel like there's something revolving around work where there's some kind of social or connection partnership energy here that it's saying, if there's travel involved as well, make the best of it. Maybe take an extra day or 2 on this trip if you have to travel towards or it's coming towards you. Take some time to enjoy the possibilities that could come of this event or this situation. There could be something here that you find great passion in, or that you you connect with a certain individual that just makes this event or this situation so much better, rather than focusing on the one scenario or the one person or the one thing that really is making you anxious about this. And it's like you're fearful or you're worried about getting into a confrontation or something like that. So I feel like it's saying here, Ace of Wands is like, eventually this will be over. This is going to come, it's going to go. Okay. Eight of Wands is going to come, it's going to go through very quickly. Also, if you can, make your appearance, show up and leave. Whatever your duration of time that you're supposed to be here, it's if you can speed that up and sort of make an appearance, or maybe you got to show up late. Buying time might be something here to help you. But try not to get anxious around the arrival of this thing, this connection, this event. There could actually be some possibilities there for you to create from. All right, let's see if there's anything else for you guys. I think that's a one-off or a one event kind of thing. Anything else for Sagittarius? Any other energies? Let's take a look at relationships and love for you guys. Okay, I'm going to split this reading up because that's just a straight up stressful event that's causing you a lot of anxiety, and you just want to move on with it as fast as you can. Keep an open mind, stay positive about what you could gain from that. Relationships and love for Sagittarius, Star card with the Page of Wands. I think you could be hoping for an Aquarius that you could have your eye on approach you, or maybe you've just recently been asked out by an Aquarius. There is this energy of like hoping that somebody follows through with you, hoping that this person calls you back. It feels like you had a great time with this individual. You felt really good. It felt very aligned. This is someone that I think you guys share a lot of the same passions in life. You share the same sort of desires, dreams, the wishes that you want. This felt really good. I feel like you could be yourself with this person. You can, in a sense, be vulnerable or share personal things maybe a little sooner than you would have normally. It's like if you had a first date or even a second or third date, you may have gotten into some really deeper type of questions or conversations to show and share with what's your life look like, what's your path look like, what are the things that you believe in life. Anything else? Queen of Cups, yeah, there's a lot of feeling that developed in this connection. I think that you really could see yourself falling or having a lot of emotional connection with this person. This is somebody that I think you really want to you feel very good about. You may have shared maybe you guys shed some tears, there could have been some emotion shed there. And it doesn't have to be tears of fear or sadness. It could be tears of joy. Maybe you guys just had such a great time that it was just emotional in the sense of maybe it was a laugh, something like that. Some kind of emotions here were shared. You feel that way with them. Oh man, Five of Cups. Maybe there was some tears shed in this conversation. I think that there's something like, wow, you've never had a date or you've never had somebody who got really vulnerable, but I don't think it was like a weird vulnerable where you're like, you were weirded out by somebody having a tearful moment. It could have just been like, maybe they've just recently went through grief, or they went through some loss, or they just shared something that was a tearful moment. I think you definitely had some compassion and hope for them. Okay, you shed some good hope for them to stay up, to stay positive, that they'll be okay in whatever situation that they were dealing with. They may have lost somebody in their life. Maybe they had a bit of the mourning energy of somebody. But I feel like, again, that's where I see this vulnerability. Like something here shows up where somebody was very vulnerable with you, vice versa, mutually, however that may go. But you ultimately had a really good feeling. You had a good time. This is why I think you have, And maybe that's the thing. You're like, I hope I didn't weird that person out by crying or shedding a tear. You're hoping that they call you back or get in touch again. It's like, I don't think it was taken on a bad note or a strange behavior. It was just, you know, it is what it is. It was understood and you guys felt comfortable enough to do so. There is something here about running into this person. I know this sounds very like common, but I see this there's a couple little dogs here in the Queen of Cups. Some of you may have run or met this person or crossed paths with them in the dog park, walking your dog. You might have the same dog because there's two of the same dogs here. To be specific, they look like little, like Shih Tzus or Lhasa Apso kind of thing, little white terrier type thing. The Fool. Okay, so this is brand new. I think this was something to do with also the first date. Taking a leap of faith that you met this person. There could have been like a very, like, you just decided to try something different, or you guys crossed paths somewhere. There's a new beginning here for you, Sagittarius. Some of you are going into a new beginning with a relationship with somebody that you have a lot of feelings for. I think you guys connected on a different level. There was something that you guys just felt safe. You felt comfortable. You felt connected. There was a lot of things in common. And, you know, some deep emotions were shared on this encounter or in the beginning of your connection. And I think you're going to continue on just going out and having a good time. This feels very playful energy, very, let's see what the next day brings. Let's see what the next day brings. You know, it's kind of like, I see this because it's kind of like, well, our first date had some tears, you know. Maybe the second date was something different and you're like, we're just going with the flow. Next, let's see what the next day brings. There's something here where you guys are just saying like, you be yourself, I'll be myself, and we'll just see how this goes. I think you're going with the flow, but you have a lot of hope. You have a lot of positive feeling about the outcome of this. There's something where you guys, you know, there's a bit of a sharing of this destined energy with the star. Bit of a vision. All right, I'm going to do your wisdom of the Tao, Sagittarius. I'm going to leave your reading there. Let's see what is the message from the wisdom of the Tao. You know what to do. You have the answers. Ignore conflicting advice from multiple sources. Don't rely on others to resolve your problems. Rest assured that you will soon conquer those obstacles. You know the solution. It takes time. It's interesting because that's where that, in the beginning of your reading, there could be ignoring this conflicting advice. Maybe these multiple sources, okay, Three of Cups, are what's stressing you out because you have to deal or contend with a bunch of different opinions or advices. Oh, my light died. So it's saying just ignore that. Make the opportunity, the possibility for yourself in that situation, I think. All right, Sagittarius, lights out here for you. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.